Fear is one of the quietest prisons in life. It has no bars, yet it holds millions captive. Fear doesn't scream, it whispers. It whispers doubt into your dreams, hesitation into your steps, and excuses into your destiny. You know fear well. You felt it before every big decision, before that step of faith, before that application, that conversation, that calling God placed on your heart. Fear shows you everything that could go wrong and convinces you that staying stuck is safer than moving forward. But here's the truth. Fear is not from God. The Bible says in 2 Timothy 1:7, "For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." If fear did not come from God, then it does not deserve authority over your life. Fear grows when we focus on our limitations instead of God's ability. It thrives when we remember our past instead of trusting God with our future. Many people are not afraid because they are weak. They are afraid because they care deeply and don't want to fail again. But listen carefully. Faith is not the absence of fear. Faith is moving forward despite it. In the Bible, God repeatedly tells his people the same command over and over again. Do not be afraid. To Joshua standing at the edge of an unknown future, God said in Joshua 1:9, "Have I not commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest." God did not promise Joshua an easy journey. He promised him his presence. And that is the same promise God gives you today. Fear tells you you're alone. God says, "I am with you." Fear says you're not enough. God says, "My grace is sufficient for you." Fear says you will fail again. God says, "Even if you fall, I will lift you up." The psalmist understood this when he declared in Psalm 34:4, "I sought the Lord and he heard me and delivered me from all my fears." Notice, it does not say God removed the problems first. He removed the fear, because fear is often the real enemy. Fear stops prayers from being prayed. Fear stops dreams from being pursued. Fear keeps people living beneath the life God designed for them. But courage is not found in confidence. It is found in trust. Trust that God sees what you cannot see. Trust that God is working even when nothing seems to change. Trust that your fear is not a sign to stop, but a signal that growth is near. The Bible reminds us in Isaiah 41:10, "Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee." That means when your strength runs out, God steps in. When your courage feels small, his power becomes great. So today, do not run from your fear. Run to God with it. Pray through it. Walk through it. Obey even while your hands are shaking. Because on the other side of fear is freedom. On the other side of fear is growth. On the other side of fear is the life God has been preparing you for. And remember this, fear may speak loudly, but God's truth speaks louder. Choose faith. Choose obedience. Choose courage. Because the moment you trust God more than you fear failure, your life will begin to change.